The one the
Dandelion.
smith from jail.
Oh, wow. What's going on there?
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I'll find Triss as soon as I've dealt with the assassin.
What about Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her. Have you tried to, approach Vess?
I've thought about it. On the one hand, I've never rogered a soldier, but on the other, the cling clang of steel against steel at an intimate moment could put off even the most attentive lover. Why do you ask?
I just like to know. Heard anything about Letho?
They say he's hiding in the ravines. He's not alone.
I know.
I fail to comprehend exactly why you have it in for him. He escaped, so what? You're no king, and as such are hardly in danger.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so certain you really want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, or maybe I'll just cut off his head. Henselt's camp is abuzz with rumors about the events 3 years ago.
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread faster than the seed of a lascivious berry.
I know you primarily value sorceresses for their firm busts, but I'm curious. What do you think of Sabrina Glevissig?
Sorceresses complain about feeling underappreciated, persecuted even. But let me tell you, Geralt, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If they didn't meddle, they wouldn't be burned at the stake. They keep whining about the horrors that took place on Thanet Island, about the order of the world being destroyed. But let me ask you, who brought that about if not them and their scheming?
I wonder what Sheila's doing in Henselt's camp.
You're not alone, because she's wondering what you're doing at the king's side.
How do you know?
She asked me about you.
What did she want to know?
I have no idea. I realized right off she was sniffing, and told her she could smell my fingers if she wanted. That'd be all she'd get.
And she gave up.
Mm-hmm. See how careful I am?
Are there trolls here?
Aye, there are.
I don't know why
You don't
Geralt was
mind.
flying, but still.
What's so strange about that? Other lands have slizard.
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
Sounds all right.
Ask away, then. What would you like to talk about?
Heard of the Virgin of Edirn?
Hasn't everyone?
Any thoughts?
Oh, yes. A maturing woman like that never been ploughed. Her head's bound to be muddled. We'll have peace when she drops her sword to grab a nice healthy prick instead.
Interesting.
Are you Leva?
If you've got a growth of some sort and you're here for the salve, get in line.
Nothing of the sort this time. You were here during Henselt's previous expedition.
What of it?
I have some questions.
Be quick. Half of Henselt's nobility's waiting for this salve. They've all started pissing blood out of longing for the spouses they left at home.
The ravines around the camp. They don't look like they were shaped by nature.
They're proof of the great power sorceresses can summon. Sabrina's fireballs scarred the ground for many miles around the battlefield.
I'm interested in that tower.
It's the remnant of a manor sacked long ago. They call it the Tower of Debauchery, since Madame Carol made camp at its foot.
Did many soldiers survive the battle 3 years ago?
But a handful. The rest were just vaporized. Those who could walk dragged those who couldn't. All the survivors were horribly burned. 3 years back, it was the home of Malgit, a healer and his family. While he helped us tend the wounded, someone murdered his children. Malgit couldn't come to terms with the tragedy and threw himself into the river. The children were buried behind the house. Their graves should still be there.
I'll let you get back to treating all those brave fighting men.
I'm from Stilton.
Hey.
In the Lavallette's lands in Temeria.
Balker doesn't want to talk to me. This guy didn't have anything, did he? No. What am I looking for? I'm looking for books.
How's that?
From Sintra. What are you staring at? I'm not mean.
Greetings.
Welcome an opportunity when it comes.
They say you run a traveling pawn shop. Heard you even have books.
Oh,
No song, no supper.
Nobody mentioned you speak in proverbs.
A willful man must have his way.
Ah, you're doing this on a bet. How long do you have to go on like this?
Lost time is never again found.
What happens if you lose the bet?
Crows do not pick crows' eyes.
Good luck anyway.
Fortune is easily found, but hard to keep.
I wish you persistence then. Can I see your goods? I'm mainly interested in those books.
Better to ask the way than to go astray.
oh, we can change our hairstyle as well. A robust cutlass. Hold on, I did sell. I just didn't sell those bits. We've got the Horrors of War Rot Fiends, we've got Harpies, we've got Aracus, Drowners, Neckers in the Mist. We've already read that, Wraiths, I think we've already read. Of Trolls and Trolling. Gargoyles, Gutters and Splutters. Temerian Royal Dynasty. The Viziman Uprising. Temerian Special Forces, The Art of Magic. Somebody mentioned The Art of Magic. 51, I can afford 51. Huntar Valley. Animals of Mahakaman History. Conjuncture of the Spheres, I think Deathmold mentioned as well. Don't Banner, The Wars of Upper Eden. Off Guard, alright, okay. I think we take the Beasts as well. Let's take Rot Fiends, let's take Harpies, let's take Aracus. We've already have Drowners, I think. Oh, we have 2 Art of Magic, alright, well there you go. We do already have Drowners. We already have Neckers in the Mist. We're Wraiths. Do we have Wraiths? Oh, that looks like a nice book. We don't have Wraiths, so I'll have them. The Bruxay. A Bulvor, I guess. Earth Elementals. I don't think we need Trolls. Slaves of the Curse. Knowledge on Draugrs, we'll take that. That's on Draugrs as well. Gargoyles? Do we need gargoyles? I am spending all my money on books, which isn't what I want.
Life can be really strange.
That'll do.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp with the Black Ones.
They've hired a witch.
Right, let's read these books then, eh? So they should give us Draugrs and stuff. The real one is Rot Fiends. Necrophages, Rot Fiends feed on carrion and human corpses, but this doesn't mean that they not only attack the living, they appear on battlefields near cities affected by plague or around villages touched by famine. See a Rot Fiend, you can be sure there are more in the area. They appear of a sudden and disappear even more quickly if threatened. So experimenting them is difficult. Trapping rot fiends also makes little sense. Instead, they're best dealt with by cutting off their food supply. It is burning all corpses in the area. Corpses must be incinerated rather than buried, for rot fiends are avid and skillful diggers. Without sustenance, these beasts will leave to search for new feeding grounds. Right, okay.
We should have our
So now we know what we need to do.
Take an interest in things.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
I thought I dodged that.
Eat shit and die!
Right, we got to burn corpses. In fact, let's set that quest up. Well, there's a corpse. Doesn't deal well with different levels, does it? It's 2. I'm assuming that one's already burned. This feels like... This isn't an open world game. Absolutely not. This feels like a big old map. Restrictive in places, but this feels like a real big old map. It's quite nice. But I don't want to go too far. Can you tell? No, it wouldn't be. Not here. I don't want to go into the mist. Oh, this is the site of her. Okay.
Oi, what you doing here?
I heard Zivik can't wait for you to get back.
Plough it all. If we miss muster, he'll have us flogged. Get us out of here, will ya?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes. Nothing interesting. Strange aura. Let's take a closer look. Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say. Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine. Let's see. Square coins adorned with a fish. I guess the plotters like to come here. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots.
Okay, I thought there was something else.
An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving, but harmless. Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle, except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections, and they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place. People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it, except for one person, with Kedweni army issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site. Sabrina was nailed to this wheel. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently. I better take one, just in case. Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched. I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers.
You guys ready?
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Did you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
From what I've seen, it's not safe here.
The beasts are too scared to come near the circle.
Maybe, but you gotta leave the circle to return to camp.
Help us get back!
If you all know this area is infested with monsters, why the hell did you come here?
On a kind of pilgrimage to visit the circle.
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
What kind of stories did the visionary tell?
He says, if we burn candles, the dead sorceress's spirit will save us from death and battle.
He also says only those who believe will survive.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago. We both served under Henselt then, but only the 5th Company guarded the stake.
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but others visit the circle to check the remains.
You're just like them. To you, it's only a superstition to make money from. You're looking for old nails in the ashes.
Like that shitbag who trades outside the inn.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Really? Then give us the nail.
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it? Not heard what they say. Relics are like fist tech for simple folk.
How did you manage to avoid the drowners on your way here?
The visionary was with us. He led us through, then left.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for generations.
I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade.
Guess Civic was right. We should have sat on our arses.
You'll be whistling a different...
Damn monsters.
They can fight though, right? I'm not going to loot anything from the drown. Oh, okay, I am. We already have some drowner bits. I'm waiting for more drowners to pop up.
Drowner lairs. Not the best spots for picnics.
Now it's
Curses on him! If it wasn't for you, they'd have eaten us.
We owe you our lives, Witcher.
You do. I like that, random little encounters with monsters and things. Oh, he is Zoltan.
Greetings, Geralt, in these humble foreign walls.
Greetings.
My heart rejoiced to see that dear old noggin of yours emerge from a sea of unknown faces.
You're spending all your time in Roach's camp. Have you two become chums?
Chums? That's a bit rich. But he doesn't piss me off as much as he used to. Either he's changed or I've grown accustomed.
Maybe both.
Maybe. Besides, the camp has loads of other attractions. His men cheat me at cards, and there's a tit or two to hang the gaze upon.
If that's what you're after, there's a regular whorehouse in Henselt's camp.
How can you compare a whore's tits to Vessi's? I could buy myself the others, but hers are just to be admired.
Everybody seems to like Vest, don't they?
You've been around. Heard anything about the Kingslayer?
Just that Henselt is shitting himself for fear that his head is about to be separated from his shoulders. For me, the assassin's hiding out in the ravines. An ideal place for his kind. Anyway, I've been wondering, why the fuck do you care so much about this cunt that you're so ready to stick your neck out to find him?
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things probably only he can explain.
But is it worth sticking your neck out to know what was in your head before?
It is to me.
What will you do when you find him?
We'll see when I talk to him, when I learn the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, and maybe I'll just cut off his head.
Same answer as we gave Dandelion.
All rested after the boat trip?
Don't remind me of that. My stomach churns at the very thought.
You could have traveled here on foot.
If I'd known it before days of rocking, I would have. And if they told me I'd be eating dried and salted cod 3 times a day, I'd have clobbered myself with my own hammer before boarding that boat.
I see you prefer the company of Vernon and his men.
The soldiery in Henselt's camp looks at me like I'm a lump of rotten meat.
You think they suspect you of being a spy?
Who the fuck knows what's in their bloody heads? You know what? I regret I'm not a spy. I feel like the last bloody cunt here. Somewhere nearby, my brethren are sharpening their axes, just waiting for the fog to dissipate so they can blunt them on some kid when he necks.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought him.
Throat's parched from all this running about. We need booze for the evening.
I hope Zoltan and Dandelion make it.
They called me daft. Now they're fertilizer.
Oh, this is Roach's camp. Okay.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Vess. What news from the Blue Stripes?
They're keeping their eyes open, as always.
We've lost the assassin's trail.
The trail led us here. If it goes no further, the assassins must be in the vicinity. I see 2 possibilities. Either Henselt hired them, or he's their next target.
We'll find out soon enough. Henselt thinks he'll take Vergen easily.
A regular army will always win against a popular uprising. I know this, Henselt knows it. I don't understand why Saskia doesn't.
Maybe she'd rather die than surrender. Or she has a surprise in store for Henselt.
Possibly. Henselt keeps the precise plans of his campaign a secret.
Why haven't you set up in the Kedweni camp? Information becomes more available the closer you get to the source.
Henselt doesn't trust us, and I don't blame him. If not for this damn fog, we'd have moved even further south.
As long as Zoltan's safe.
Life can be really strange.
Right, let's go after these rot fiends. Let's get rot fiends done. There's got to be another corpse.
Die.
Ow, a little bit quick there for me. They can deal with that. I'm trying to find this corpse. There's only one of them, right? Yeah, it's going to explode and they're all just standing there like morons anyway.
For the king!
Right, move away before it explodes. You morons. Maybe they just can't die. Where are these corpses? I should... Oh, stay away from the mist. I know what happened last time. I think... I'm going to pop a cat. This will hopefully show me corpses easier. Wonderful. But it doesn't show me the mist very well. Oh, this is a bad idea. Uh-oh. More rot fiends over there. I don't want to end up in the mist right now. I'm absolutely not ready. Get me away from it. Okay, so this doesn't actually help me with the corpses. And I don't think I have an antiox... and the detox? Do I? No, I don't. Maybe I just don't know that yet. I really hoped Cat would help. But it doesn't. Why am I not on that quest? I'm getting too close to the mist as well because I can't see it. Burned you. Now burned you. There's... I don't know, maybe it's twos. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Instead of the rule of 3. Just kind of assumed it was the rule of 3. Oh well, in 2 minutes we'll be able to see better. Take that. The circle of life. I'm just running around hoping these corpses disappear. Okay, that's 5 of 9. We're getting there. Just can't see. It was mist up here, wasn't it? And there was an anchorus down there. We got a minute until it's gone. Let's have a little wander around here. cat is such a problem in this game. For me, it just destroys all visibility. And obviously the mist. $25. Can I not jump down here? Already burned that one, haven't I? Yeah. Thank God we have colour again. Now I can see the mist.
My medallion.
I don't think they care about fire, do they? Right. Okay, so we've killed that thing twice, but at least we got it again. How are these corpses? You would have thought they'd show up better when you do the magic thing. I don't really want to go over here because there's mist. Just like over there, there's a rot fiend there though. Let's go and have you. Oh, it's a necker. That's a necker as well. I'm still gonna have it. Just like that. That's the armor one, right? Yeah, nice. But corpses. And I do like that they don't just show up on the radar. I like that you actually have to find them. You actually have to hunt.
Not another fucking stone.
I do think a lot of games just give you the answers, and you know, gamers like myself sometimes just tend to rely on that. Go here, go here, go here. You don't need to investigate anything, just go here. Nope. Nah, no. Not ready for that yet. I wouldn't, if it didn't tell me that there was 9, I wouldn't believe that there was 9. I always thought it was groups of 3. I never seem to find groups of 3 together. You guys have got that one right? Right, I burned you. That's 1. Burned you, that's 2.
Come on!
Hello.
Burst like a blood bag. stepped on by an oversized boot. I need to know where your dead are.
Greetings.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
If I were you guys, I probably wouldn't camp so close to the mist. Does the medallion... No, they're not magic though, are they? They're just dead. It will show them up, but it won't, like, give me a faint tingle of magic when I'm close. I don't think there's an audio clue either. I'd like to see 3 together so I can kind of triangulate a... Aha, so that is 3 together. And they are fairly close. Yeah, I don't think I want to be here. The hell am I now?
Hello.
Hello. That's odd. He seems very friendly when he's having a piss. I mean, I did say this is a big area, but I'm slightly concerned by the lack of bodies. Those guys weren't getting attacked by any rot fiends either. Although I'm about to get knackered. Come on, Medallion. Do your regen thing. No, absolutely not. Come on, come out to play. May as well take it, I've got inventory space. I won't have for long, but I've got inventory space. Maybe they are all just on this side. Because this is the only place where the rot fiends have been. I should be looting all that as well, but... There was a rot fiend on the other side of the pass there, wasn't there? They keep spawning over here. I don't think I can knock them away, can I? Right, corpses. Gentlemen, surely you have all seen corpses.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Right, we burned that one. We burned that one.
Take that.
For the king!
The corpses are tough to see because they're grey. If they had some kind of bright heraldry or something on... Oh, there's one there. They just... I don't know how long they've been here. They just blend in. Well, that could be that group of 3 right there. What happens if I go up this way? As soon as I see fog, I'm leaving. That's a troll. Why are we fighting? Didn't care about that. I dodged. Why are we fighting, troll? Why? I didn't want you dead. Although, a mutagen's always nice. There's no fog, but there's no bodies. Poor troll. I mean, if an army had moved in next door, I'd be a bit pissed off as well, to be honest. Right, you crazy assholes. Nope. There's just nothing popping off. I don't think you'd have bodies in the water, because I need to burn them. That is one I've burned as well. Yeah. Okay, so... I think there's some over here. But that was naked. There was a rot fiend around here though, wasn't there? He's just a little close. Right. We are going to go pixel by pixel, blade of grass by blade of grass, up and down until we find something. And as soon as we find one, we know I'm in the right area for the rest. I've already popped that. Though, haven't I? That magic barrier thing. No corpses in there. Which you'd have thought that there would have been. I think there's something in the back there. Although maybe not. There's nothing showing up. Rain increases damage dealt by spells that produce electrical charges. Quen becomes even more deadly. However, remember that mages can use rain against you. Have we not had rain before? That's not a corpse over there, is it? No, it's a wet rock. That might be one, but a lot. It's either. It looks like stones. That's the problem I'm having.
It's raining.
Yeah, it is raining. Smart-ass bastard.
It's raining.
Oh.
Been observing you for a while now.
And?
Just wondering if I can bring you in alive. And get a higher reward, you know.
Well, you can't.
Damn shame, I'd say.
Right, I want the mage. Earn his black hand. I can be on fire, I don't necessarily mind it. Little bastard with his... Right, let's get rid of this guy.
Careful! He handily defeated the Great Guard!
Jesus fucking Christ. Right, can I knock him out of it? Oh, what a finisher that was, after all the times he set me on fire. Yeah, the bastard. He had me quite a few times. I'll give him that. He got some good licks in. But he's dead now.
How many more can there be?
Oh, and Draegers. Wow, I just got absolutely nailed. Okay, this isn't working. Fire. I'm dead. I am so dead. Fall back to somewhere where I can cope. Oh, come off it. I had him. Right, I'm just going to focus in on that one. I let myself get surrounded, which wasn't a good idea. But that tells me that there's a nest up here, and we know how to deal with the nests. It also tells me there's quite a lot around here. Shrine of Power. Can't interact with that. I'm expecting drowners or something. What was that? Helps if I'm on the right screen though, eh? Arbitrator. It deals 4% stun, 12% bleeding, so I'd lose block, but you know, that's really going well for me so far. It does do a lot more damage. It's slightly heavier, but it is a fancy sword. That's a cool little hidden thing as well. Cheeky little hidden sword. I really feel like I need to be crafting armor and stuff, and actually putting mods. I mean, I do want to not use this armor. Certainly this. That's something. Maybe it's just a location thing. But yeah, I don't want to be using this chest armor because it's... don't want to be a blue stripe anymore. But it works because we are with the blue stripes. And, you know, Geralt was captured by them and tortured by them and then released by them, and yeah, it's a bit of a mess.
Medallion's telling me something.
Just a shame it doesn't work. Another Ankress? Or fog? Ah, got ya. Right, those other corpses must be around here. Yes, they are. Well done, Geralt. Well done, Geralt. We did it. Oh, and we're back. Oh. It does all link round. Oh, that's cool. But there is still something here. Maybe not here. You want to jump down? Nice. That feels like the perfect place to hide some loot. Oh,
the
we're back
peddler
in
said
camp.
this nail was the closest to her right hand.
You fool! You'd believe him if he told you it was Sabrina's shin bone. He ripped you off.
We'll see in the next battle. The relic will protect me. All you'll have is the tin pan on that empty head of yours.
What's going on?
Stay out of it.
Sabrina was a saint in her lifetime. Remember how she healed the wounded?
But now she's dead and can't help anyone.
I believe the visionary. Those who dismiss his words are doomed.
Doomed are those who take lunacy for prophecy and carcasses for holy arses.
What's this argument about?
I bought a relic to protect me from Scoia'tael arrows. They say I was ripped off.
That relic's rubbish.
Show me the relic.
What for?
I have a similar nail. Mine's rusty, but this one looks like new.
So what?
Told you! The seller ripped you off!
I'd like to talk to him.
Better hurry up, because if he's conned me, I'll chop his head off.
So long.
I want to know where he is. Let's see, we hand stuff in, get our rewards. If Proximo's just around this corner.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet, square coins, and that...
Oh yeah, that's Proximo right there.
Who do I spy if not the famed Geralt of Rivia?
You seem to know me, but I have no idea who you are.
And you're worse off for that, for I can make you even more famous.
You write ballads or something?
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with the task of organising knightly tourneys. A swordmaster like you must be eager to show off his skills.
Not really.
I'm here about the Rotfiend contract.
What about it?
The fiends have rotted for good.
Well done, we lost many patrols to them. Here's your reward. Tournaments. Now that's a pastime for real men.
Okay, I'll do your tournament.
Knightly tournaments are a pastime for real men.
Does King Henselt have any interests besides fighting?
We value knightly tradition in Kedwin. Only duels in the arena let a knight stay in good form and hone his skills.
Alright, let's put them to the test.
Alright, I'll take part in your tournament.
The king will be pleased. Just remember, this will not be a fight to the death.
I'll try not to forget.
Duels take place from noon to dusk. You'll find me by the arena then.
We did just level up as well. I tend to always go blades. So the next one will be extra health, which I think is a good shout. Oh wow, 25 and then an extra 100 health. But what I might do is just bounce back to the AoE attacks. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure. I'd like to know what Conjurer does, because I keep getting the Conjurer. Persuasion level 3, Axie Sign. Chance of automatic repoise after blocking a blow. 10%. Oh, I want to try and get my parry up then. That's cool. I didn't realise it was this deep. I do not remember so much about this game. And my armor's terrible. Right, awesome. We're getting somewhere. We're probably going to do the arena.
This mist's driving me crazy.
We have quests to hand in though, don't we? Lost Lambs. We could do Zivik at Dice as well. Hut on the cliff as well. I do want to talk to that elf. Did we get a rot fiend? No. Oh, but the vitality is so much better. I didn't want to kill the troll though. You made me do it.